Hey, this is Kelly Janae, and you are watching the Reducing the Dosage series on ethereal ecology. This is going to be a fairly short video today because I just decided to get off of 62.5 milligrams and move down to 50 milligrams yesterday. And if I sound kind of sick, it's because I am. I haven't been sick in like years, and then I get sick because I am purging things that no longer serve me. But, yeah, I went down to 50 milligrams, which is sort of a big deal. I am at 25% of the 200 milligrams that I started at, and let me tell you, that is such an accomplishment. I'm so happy, and I cannot really report on any side effects or anything that's happened yet, because I really have only been on this for a day. I just took my dose for the day right now, and I don't know, I think I had a dream last night where somebody was like, oh, you're not taking your medication right, or something. And then I woke up like, what? So I don't know, I guess it's been on my mind a little bit. And I did have an interesting interaction with somebody who thought they had the authority to tell me that me taking psychiatric drugs is pretty much akin to people taking, like, hard drugs, street drugs, psychedelics, just to have fun in social interactions and events. So, you know what I said, we were talking about dubstep concert, and I'm like, look, I really don't want to go to a dubstep concert because everyone there is going to be on drugs, and I don't want to be on drugs because if I have to be on drugs, and let me tell you, like, you know, I have my own opinions about substances and things like that, but in general, if you need to take drugs to have fun at something, aka a dubstep concert, which is essentially like robot music. It's like there's a South Park episode, and I think it's like Stan's dad or something starts getting into dubstep, and it's literally just flatulence in his ears, and he's just like, yeah, this is great, you know. That's kind of how I feel about dubstep. I like EDM, but wow. And this person decided to just throw this one on me and say, yeah, well, you do drugs every day, referring to me being on psychiatric medication, because at some point in time I was pretty much a completely ineffective human being who wanted to kill herself, and has been working for 1.5 years relentlessly to get off of them after being on them for like 2.5 years. I was like, are you really gonna throw that one at me right now? Like, is that what this is? That's what you're gonna say to me right now? You know, it's like, wow. Don't ever let anybody, if you are on psychiatric medication, getting off of it, if you need it in the first place, like, you know, something that I really dealt with in the beginning, was shame. I was shameful of having to take something for a mental illness. I mean, what is that, you know? And I realize now that mental illness is so common because it's not really a mental illness at all. It's just discord. It's just, we are trying to fit the paradigm of a world that no longer exists. And of course, that's going to cause like some serious mental discord of my mind, and my happiness and my desires and my goals in life do not align with the world that I've been put in. Why do you think all these kids are being born who are like amazingly intelligent, but we put them on the autistic spectrum, and they're, you know, distracted, you know, all over the place because they are not given the great outdoors to go play in? You just give them a tablet. No wonder they have ADD and ADHD. And so we give them medication, and we say that there's something wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you. And a big thing that I have been sort of like a huge lesson that I've learned in the last couple of weeks, just interacting with said person who decided that they had the authority to tell me about, you know, what it means for me to be on something like this, is there is nothing wrong with where you are at in your life, in your soul, in your spirituality, in your career, in your personal development. You are right where you need to be. And we spend our entire lives aiming for more and wanting to be better, and that's great. Because we have this innate, I say we because I assume people watching this video, you know, we have this desire, this responsibility, this urge to be better because we know that we can. And what else do you do when you realize you know you can be better, but actually do work for that? Be better, be happier, be more compassionate, more loving, etc. But if you get too caught up in the process of improving yourself, you're getting caught up in the illusion that you're not enough as you are. And I'm saying this to myself because my entire life has been marked by effort and by improvement and straight A's and credentials and everything under the sun that could make me a better person, a better professional, you know, a better lover, etc. Read all the books, take all the classes, meditate for hours, do all of the things so that you can become better. But at the end of the day, you're never like the best better that you wanted to be. You're always still moving, and where are you going? There's nowhere to go. Ram Dass has been a huge teacher for me the last couple weeks since his passing. And he has really shown me, he's really resonated this lesson, is that there's nowhere to go. What's wrong with who you are? You encompass, if you're spiritual, or if you're just a being living in this spiritual physical realm who understands that everything is connected, all of this is connected, all of this is connected, this, that, whatever, we're all made of the same stuff and not stuff. That if this is akin to God energy, if that's God, if God is somewhere up above, if God is everything, and God, it has to be everything, because logic says, you know, like, God or the universe or the universal force, or, you know, just like logic says, you know, we're all one. And in that sense, wouldn't God create perfection? And we were created in God's image, so we're all perfect. We're lost. We're trying to find ourselves. We're trying to improve. But at our core, we hold the key to perfection. And if you just sit with that and forget about all of the things that you're trying to change, for me, just a wave of gratitude and peace flows through my body. Just this prana, this chi energy, it embraces me and makes me feel okay. And society does not want you to feel okay. It does not want you to feel perfect. And, you know, it's one thing to be like, I'm perfect, I don't need to change. But no, it's just that you possess perfection in every cell of your being. And sometimes you need to just sit with that and be like, this is where I'm at, and that's great. I've come so far. It's been 13 billion plus 25 years or whatever, you know. I've come a long way through infinity to be in this body, to be in this, on this ground, in this house, in this existential crisis turmoil, whatever. Sit with it. Have gratitude. And never, ever, never, ever, never let anybody put you down. Because we do that to ourselves quite enough. So if anybody in your life does that, say, you know, thank you for showing me that I can do better than this interaction, that I can move on and only hang out or surround yourself with people or words, books, music, whatever, that inspires you and empowers you. Because in my even in my having to take psychiatric medication, that was an empowered decision. And it's an empowered decision to get off of it. So, now I shall get off of my rant, but I think it is important that I'm able to share this with people because, gosh, people are so much more amazing than they think. You know? Like, I'm talking about all of you. I've gotten so sentimental in these videos. But it's because I freaking love this world, and I love that we have the opportunity to be better people, and that we have the opportunity to empower other people. And just imagine what kind of world we lived in if we said, hey, keep up the good work everywhere we went. So, to you, keep up the good work. You're amazing. Whatever you're doing, just sit with yourself and be like, yeah, I did the thing. Celebrate today, because every day is worth celebrating, even if it is like a seriously not very exciting day that feels kind of crappy or whatever. You know, you deserve it. You really do. And watch your words. Be kind to one another. You know, seriously, be kind to one another. That person who said that thing to me was not being kind. And I didn't take it personally because I knew that was their world that they were living in. That was their defense mechanism to me saying something against, you know, their counterculture values. And I don't hold that against anybody, but watch your words and notice when you're being defensive and when something is really necessary to say. Really tune into yourselves. Who am I really talking to here? Because at the end of the day, you're just talking to yourself. Every single person that you encounter, that's you. The car is me, that plant is me, this camera is me, every single one of you is me. Everything that I'm saying to myself because it needs to become real for it to actually mean anything. That's just what this is human realm, this human existence. Ha. Woo! So, philosophy is over for this moment of the day, and I really appreciate you watching the Reducing the Dosage series. It's been really fun to make. If you are a generous person who likes to support art and creativity, I welcome you to donate to the cause, the Ethereal Ecology cause, by going to patreon.com/etherealecology. You can give $1, $3, $5, $10, $20, $1 million a month, or you can just give one donation to show that you really do care, that this word gets out, that the honesty of getting off of psychiatric medication is shared with the world. And go check out the site, ethereal-ecology.com. Follow the email newsletter. Subscribe, please subscribe. Share with your friends. Comment. Go outside. Love yourself. Love everyone. Hug a tree. So I love all of you, and I will see you next time. Peace.